Hey, it is Dayana Mayfield here, conversion copywriter for B2B SaaS companies, and I just want to walk you through a really quick before and after from a recent client project. So this is Simplero. Let's take a look at their hero headline from before. So every leader needs a platform. You just found yours. So leader is a word that they're using to call out their target audience, but it could mean so many different things. So I know that Simplero helps, online business owners like coaches, consultants, and course creators, but leader could also mean so many other business leaders, right? Just about anything. So it also says the world's best all-in-one marketing software. Again, they're not really targeting who they serve with this. Here we've got membership sites, online courses, information marketing. So it makes it a little bit clear, but it's still not quite enough. And these, small icons like below the hero header are usually best for outcomes. Then we've got Simplero empowers leaders to build communities that change the world. So it's still a little bit like generic, like they're trying to go for the fact that, their target audience really helps people and really makes an impact on their customers, right? Their coaches, their course creators, their, a lot of them are in the spiritual space or business mindset. So they have a big impact on people, but it's still not really clear. And then also we're getting into the steps of like how to get started before we really understand the value of the solution. This is something that a lot of SaaS companies do where they put the steps like too soon, and those should come, kind of towards the bottom when we've already sold them on it and we just need to let them understand like how easy it is to get started. So there's like no, fear or anxiety around making a change. They've got some good things here with this kind of social proof of how many customers and how many, community members are in the paid membership sites and courses. But this is sort of lacking understanding because you don't know that we're talking about community websites and, paid memberships and courses, right? So it's still not really making a lot of sense. These things are great towards the bottom of the page, but not if we don't fully understand the value of the product. And then this line, creating website, is just the beginning. That kind of makes it sound like there's a lot to do without growing an online business, which is true, but we don't necessarily want to make people feel like there's going to be all sorts of crud that they're going to have to do. Features you'll actually use, that's not really like a very valuable thing, and it's not really like kind of clear who is using these and how. And also all these features are kind of being treated equally. Like there's not any kind of prioritization over these 8 different features. It's definitely like clear what it is: sell products, responsive website builder, but without sort of like a prioritization of these 8 different features, it's hard for us to understand like what's the real value of the product. And then, the founder is really active in the community and like helping people also grow and build their online businesses. So like it makes sense that he's featured here because also their community, the Simplero like user community, is really strong. But it's like this message is just a little bit too long and it's not quite enough for people to relate to, because you have to really like kind of work hard to read that. You have to like really dig into that. It doesn't really help you very much in understanding why this is for me, right? It's like it's trying to say it's about me, but it seems like it's more about him, right? And then Simplero is a freedom machine, so it doesn't mean anything. So by the end of this website, we don't fully have an understanding of what it does. So let's take a look at the redo. So I kind of laid out the redo using the StoryBrand framework, which I'm a huge fan of the StoryBrand framework. If you haven't read the StoryBrand book or listened to the audiobook, you should absolutely do that. It's all about the customer as the hero and taking the customer on their hero's journey. So here we've got your entire online business in one place. We're also testing that headline against grow your online business, not your expenses. Because in the one, grow your online business, not your expenses, you're showing do this, favorable outcome without this core objection, right? For this one, that your entire online business in one place is actually like a huge value add for coaches and consultants and course creators who are used to using, so many different systems. Unfortunately, in SaaS, a lot of people want to use the all-in-one place language because it's kind of just an easy thing to do, but you shouldn't do it unless it's actually representative of like a massive amount of value for your user. Then we've got the description here. Simplero is one simple software for your website, email marketing, online courses, and membership sites. So somewhat of a more creative headline and then a very simple description is like a great kind of best practice template to use. And then for these icons, we went for less tech stress, happier customers, and more sales. So we're showing the outcomes. And then we've got a problem section here. Now, a lot of software companies don't go for a problem section. In this niche, like this kind of setup like works well, like is your online business duct taped together with different software. But for certain ones that, you may not want to ask a question like that, or you may not want the problem section to be like too large, but you still have to have a problem section and very clearly illustrate what the problem is, because that helps people like self-identify and realize that like, yes, they have this problem and they need to keep reading. So coaches, consultants, and infopreneurs are using 7+ tools that still don't meet their needs. Software for online entrepreneurs costs too much, requires expensive contractors, breaks when integrated. So you can see like this is very clear. Okay, if you're a coach and you're using 7 tools and you're having to pay expensive contractors to set up your 7 tools and integrate them, then you're definitely going to keep reading this page. And now we've got empathy and authority here. So you don't have to hire a tech whiz to skyrocket your online business. Ooh, that feels good because I don't want to hire a tech whiz, or I already have one and boy, is that person expensive, right? And then we've got the numbers here, and now this is making a bit more sense, the members, because we understand that this is, for infopreneurs. So infopreneurs get members, whereas before that maybe came too soon and they might not have fully understood what members might have meant. Then we've got all-in-one platform that makes it simple to sell more courses, coaching programs, memberships, and digital products. So just very clear solution introduction. So this is the solution, right? We're not going into all these different features yet. We're first just really illustrating what is our solution. So we've got hero, problem, empathy and authority, solution. Then we're going to get into the solution details from an outcomes perspective. So Simplero helps you sell more coaching programs, books and guides, courses, site memberships. And we have this section where we're featuring our CEO now, but he has, he's saying something that's not necessarily feeling like it's about him as much, right? Because it's about so you can spend less money on technology, offer quality products quickly, know your buyers and subscribers. So this is outcomes focused language that's also kind of helping me see that, there are real people behind this and kind of getting a feel for that community, which is going to be talked about a little bit later on in the page. And then we've got these outcomes focused testimonials that were edited and approved for use from a customer research survey. So saves me 10 or more hours per week plus thousands of dollars. Sold $75,000 from a course I put together in 2 weeks. I knew it was the right platform for me going forward. Sick of taping together dozens of pieces of other software. So you can see like because this is a real problem, we can use the all-in-one messaging because it actually matters. There's some tools where having it all in one isn't like not necessarily a value add beyond a single login. Having to log into one place is nice, but it's not like a huge value add, where in this case, it reduces the amount of like integration issues and setup and complexity. So everything you need all in one place. Then we're taking just 6. 6 is a lot less than 8 in terms of features. We're taking our top 6 features and showing them that they're all in one place. And then also the we're here for you. So now we're showing the community, and here's the CEO right here. We're showing that you're also going to get help and support, setting everything up, that, you can talk with everybody at any time. So live workshops and exclusive community, which is a really big value add for people who are growing their own online business. And, they want a mastermind, and they want insights into help with tech and things like that. Then we have an outcomes-focused CTA area at the bottom. So lower your costs, raise your impact. By using Simplero, you're free to do your best work, sell more products and services, and reach your full potential. So putting the outcomes right below your CTA is also super, super important. A lot of times SaaS companies they have all this stuff at the top, and then they just put that CTA at the bottom, but they don't frame it again. You've got to reframe your that final, request to sign up with an outcomes focused heading. So as you can see, just to run through it really quickly one more time, we have the hero, problem, empathy and authority, solution introduction, solution details, social proof, more solution details, and then the community, and then quality agreements to alleviate fear. So just to help people kind of walk them over the edge and say, it's all good here, the water's warm, go ahead and sign up. And then the outcomes focused section for the CTA area. So depending on the target audience and the type of product and the maturity of the product, the style, the language, the length, the imagery is all going to look very different. But this flow can really help just about any SaaS product for their homepage. Hope this helps you.